A lot of you guys continue to ask me to build in a castle with this kind of cayenne theme, this Blackstone, dark Blackstone theme that I've been doing for quite a while, and a lot of you guys keep asking for a castle tutorial. And while I want to do that, I think the best way for me to do this, to comprehend a build on this magnitude, I'm going to build it in chunks. For those of you guys who are new, this is YoMeister238. I usually do building tutorials and that sort of thing, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome tutorials like this. As you can see, we're actually in a world of my builds and that sort of stuff that I've done in the past. But back to this video idea. So right here, we have built another castle gate, which the video will be down in the link if you guys want to see what it's like. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out so you guys can get a building tutorial on how to build this. I also have it on Planet Minecraft as well. And another build with the same theme is actually right on over here. This was one of my OG builds, one of my first nether bases, and one of my most famous videos. I think it's up to about 4,000 something views or something like that now, which is pretty crazy. That's pretty cool. And a lot of you guys just really like that style, which I do too. I love the way it looks, the very dark contrast and everything. And a lot of you guys also want a castle built. So what I'm going to be doing today in today's video is I will be showing you how to build a wall. I'm going to kind of build this, if I do build a castle, in chunks and segments. And what I'm going to do is, I'll just show you how to build a wall that could fit with these towers right here and how I would kind of begin to build this castle perimeter wall. So with that said, let's go ahead and just jump into the video. I'll show you the building materials as usual, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. And instead of immediately jumping into it and building it, I thought it'd be just a good idea to showcase what I've come up with. So right here we got these two towers, which is the exact same towers from this build over there with the nether castle gate. And these are kind of the walls that I've come up with. I have added a bit more detail, and I'll explain this later on in the video. I'm going to be instructing you though purely on how to build this section right here, the section that actually connects these two towers and creates a castle corridor. And now that you guys have the building materials and all that, and now that I've kind of showcased it instead of doing my swivel like I usually do, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how to build this. It's very simple, a very quick tutorial, and after that I'll explain my reasoning behind this and why I chose to kind of build it this way in this tutorial. But that said, let's go ahead and actually jump into building this wall right here. So let's do it. Alright, so the very first thing we want to do when building this wall is establish a grid, and as you can see, there is some things already pre-built here. We got these two towers, which in this video I'm not actually going to build these. That's because I already have a video, and you can see it right here. I already actually did a tutorial on how to build these towers. Whoops, I zoomed in really close for a second for some reason. But so I will not be showing how to build these towers, but I will say each tower needs to be spaced approximately 25 blocks apart in order to build this wall. But the thing about this tutorial is too, and I'll show this later on, I'll build the wall segment, but what goes on either side of it, we got these two towers right here. I also have another design setup that I use to go on either side of the towers. I'll explain that later on. We're just going to build a wall segment and just get that part done, but that's all we're building today. Again, if you want to see these towers, check out my other video. So the materials we're going to get when we first build this wall is going to be polished blackstone bricks, polished blackstone, and warped planks as well. And once again, you're going to need a 25 wide space at least to build the wall. Very first thing you want to do is get a row of polished blackstone bricks, or polished blackstone, bricks, and we're going to go all the way across 25 blocks over with this one right here. Once we get there, we'll actually go ahead and do the same thing, just mirrored one block. As you can see, it lines up with these two towers right here too, which is really nice. And we'll have this one go all the way across as well. From there, we'll go ahead and get our polished blackstone, and we will go ahead and just make a 2-high layer going all the way across. This wall is a little bit grindy at first, and then we add the minor details later on, and it looks a lot nicer. But now that we got that almost finished, I'll just go ahead and we'll do a fill command this time to make it a little bit faster. And what we're going to do is we're going to go another layer with polished blackstone bricks. So we'll go all the way across right here. You don't need to fill it in the middle if you don't want to use to save up a bit of materials. But for me, I'm just using the fill command because it goes a little bit faster. Now that we got that, you can see the wall is already starting to come together. We got polished blackstone bricks, then one in the middle. We're going to use polished blackstone. Now what we're going to do is we'll actually go 1, 2, 3, 4 high with the warp planks, and we'll go all the way across. And once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the fill command for this because I don't want to have you guys wait all this time as I try to fill this all in. Now that we got the warp planks in, what we're basically going to do is just the same thing we've been doing, actually for this first section, which we're going to put a layer of polished blackstone bricks, which once again, I'm not going to fill it all the way in. Then we'll do 2 of the polished blackstone bricks, and then 1 more layer of blackstone bricks. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through that, and you guys can just watch a real quick time lapse of me doing that. Now that we got the wall up and finished with these blocks, and this is what I meant, we go stone brick, then we go one middle with polished, then we go stone brick, or not stone brick, blackstone brick, 4 warped blackstone brick, and then we just kind of repeat. But now that we got that finished, we'll get our materials for the next part, which is going to be polished blackstone bricks, polished blackstone brick wall, and warped fence as well. The very first thing we want to do is, if we get our warped fence, we'll just do a layer going all the way across right here. So we'll go all the way across. We might break some blocks, and you do want to do this on both sides, because as you can see, we have now created a wall. I probably won't keep switching back and forth between both sides and just show you how to do one side, and then you guys can just replicate it on the other side yourself, but you should do it on both sides each time. Now that we got that though, we'll go ahead and we're going to count from this block right here. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then on the 9th we break it and replace it with polished blackstone brick. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th block we break and replace, and that should leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more posts, which it did, and that's perfect. Underneath each of these blocks, we're going to place a warped fence here and one warped fence here as well. And now that we got that, we'll go ahead and get our polished blackstone bricks, and we're going to raise this up 1, 2. Again, once again, you'll do this on both sides too, and we'll do 1, 2. 1, 2 right there like so, and from there just every other block will actually place a polished blackstone brick, and it should create this nice looking castle effect, which once again you do want to do it on both sides. I keep repeating that, but just remember that when you're actually building this, because I'm only going to do one face for now on. So now that we got that right there, you can see it's definitely turning into a wall, which is perfect. Now I'm going to check the next part, because my mind just blanked and I forgot what I did. Alright, and for the very last part, what we're going to want to go ahead and get is going to be polished blackstone bricks, polished blackstone brick wall, blackstone slab, warped trapdoor, and warped stairs as well. And this last design part is actually really simple. If we get the polished blackstone brick wall, we're going to go and put a layer of 4 right there, right by the fence. We're going to do the same thing right by this fence as well. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have one wall right there, one wall right there with a full brick underneath, and then we get the blackstone slabs and put them on either side on the bottom half slab, just like that right there and there. Now we'll go ahead and we'll do the bottom details right here. If we go skip one block, we're going to place one blackstone slab, and then one of the polished blackstone bricks, another slab with a wall on top. And then we're going to do the same thing on other sides. So we get the slab, the full block, the slab with the wall on top. Last time right over here. So slab with the full block with the slab and the wall on top, like so. Now that we got that, that's actually basically the whole wall kind of done, to be honest. All we have to do now is just kind of decal it using warped stairs. You can go ahead and make these little nooks and cranny looking things, which looks very great. I recommend doing it on both sides so that you get the effect on both sides as well. We'll have maybe these will be upside down right there, and it's just kind of, you know, here and there, just kind of mixing it up a little bit and adding details where you think detail needs to be added until the whole wall looks a little bit rough and a little bit rustic, because that's kind of the look we're going for right here. Maybe an upside down one right there, upright one right there, and then a sideways one. Okay, now that we got that, we'll also add in a few trapdoors here and there. So just a few trapdoors maybe there, a few trapdoors there. You can also have some on some of the blackstone and also on the blackstone side, kind of like that. And once you get that with a little bit of detailing, maybe a couple in the middle, that actually is just about it. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty easy wall, pretty easy tutorial to make, and you can see it definitely fits and looks really cool. With that said, I'm gonna go into my other world now and kind of showcase one last thing, because that is the tutorial done, which was actually really quick. But I like the wall design. I wanted it to be a little bit more simple, a little bit more on the fun side of things. So let's go ahead, jump into the other world real quick. And the whole reason I even wanted to jump into this world, last but not least, was because even though we have these towers and we have the wall built right there and everything, you won't want to go ahead and actually build a tower every single time you have to have an intersection between these walls, because that would take a lot of resources and a lot of time and a lot of effort. So I thought what would be cool is, other than, you know, we got the castle gate over right there, right? The nether castle gate, and it makes sense to have the towers on either side because that's a main central part of your castle wall. But I thought what we could do in the in-between, say like in a corner, I don't know why I put this, but as a corner, maybe we could have a tower, but say in the intersections between each of these walls, we could have these cool black stone bastion looking sort of things coming up and creating this cool walkway, which we just will go ahead and walk straight through the middle. And this way we can have a walkable wall, so you can actually walk on the edge of it and everything. And we have these really cool transitions as well. Once again, you can see over here, it just kind of looks really nice. If I were to duplicate this wall over here, I would just put another one of these, and these would be kind of like the intersections. And The way you build these is it's really simple. You just get a bunch of blackstone, a bunch of basalt, and a bunch of gilded blackstone, and you just kind of build it up using slabs and whatnot, just making it look good. Using your own discretion each time. They can be big or small, and then you just have the wall in between. And that's why I wanted to show you this. I'm sorry that this video seemed really scattered too. Once again, I did show in my update video, or tell in my update video, that I've been really pressed on time lately. And this video, I hope, made sense. I hope the tutorial helped. And I really hope that you guys liked it too, with these cool, just I guess in addition to what I've been doing with this style of Nether Minecraft build, this Cayenne Nether style. I don't know what you would call it, but I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But with that said, that's really about it, actually. I will go ahead and put a world link download for the, not this world right here, but for my Nether tutorial, the one I actually did a tutorial on. I'll put a link down in the description for that. And so you guys can just go ahead and download it, or you can follow the tutorial and actually build it as well. But yeah, that's kind of my idea for castle walls. I think it turned out pretty cool, and I'm happy with it. It was a little bit rushed, a little bit quick, but simple and nice and pretty. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next video as usual, and which I have no idea what that's going to be yet. It will probably be something hopefully good though. And yeah, enjoy playing Minecraft, guys, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!